Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome to my channel. It's Tuesday morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and it's time to catch up with Jenelle Eason. All right, so this morning I was on Instagram and I was notified by one of my subscribers that Miss Tori had posted a number of TikToks and videos of her and Jenelle spending time together. If you remember, Jenelle Eason, while she was on Teen Mom 2, was friends with Tori. She and Tori famously had a falling out, and she and Tori have both had multiple run-ins with the people that you get in trouble with when you do bad things. Now, the two formerly best friends are now reunited, and the reunification followed Jenelle Eason actually leaving her husband last fall, David. Now, Jenelle left David after a very bad spring where there was the incident with Nugget. There was the case with people that wanted to look at her parenting. Then there was all of the stuff related to being terminated or fired by MTV. So she had a rough 2019. And then in the fall of 2019, she left David and she reconciled with Tori. She also reconciled with some of her other friends that she had not spoken to with for quite some time during her marriage to David. She and Tori began spending some time together while she was still technically separated. During her separation, she went back to North Carolina at one point when she and David were talking again, and she and Tori had posted some photos on Instagram having some fun during an evening or over the weekend. Now, since everything's gone on, there's been Jenelle pretending like she's super happy, posting constantly on Instagram about how she's striving to be happy, which is wonderful. We all want her to be and do well. However, she's also apparently has not let go of some of her wilder ways. And yesterday, she and Tori apparently spent some time together with another friend at her house in North Carolina, the land is what we call it, which is about 11 acres where she shares with her husband, David, and their kids. And she and Tori and another friend began the day in the pool with some cool beverages, let's just say, and it ended going into the very wee morning. Tori actually opened up a TikTok and posted a ton of TikToks, and at one point in the night, you can see in this photo right here of Tori and Jenelle looking as though they're worse for the wear and actually unable to walk and stand up straight. So all of this went down at the land, and if you are wondering whether or not the kids were there, Jenelle actually posted some videos on her Instagram, and you can see that Kaiser was in the pool. David was playfully playing with Kaiser at one point. Tori and her friend were there, and then she threw Tori in the pool with her friend, and she shared that on TikTok. Okay, so Jenelle had her friends over, and by the time this was posted on her TikTok 17 hours ago, it was getting to be evening. So they started in the afternoon when it was bright and sunny with the kids in the pool, and it ended at evening. Now, their fun in the sun turned into a wild time in the evening, and Tori shared a bunch of stuff on her Instagram of them actually spending some time in the kitchen on the land. Now, in her videos, which I'm not going to show a lot of them because they have copyrighted music, but this one actually has a game where it appears as though Jenelle is behind her, where she has her hands through her shirt, and so she's pretending to be Tori's hands. And they talk about taking a shot. So here.
Take a shot. Alright, so I'm about to take a shot. I'm about to pour this mess of beer to the left a little. Yep. Oh, yep. That's...
Oh, they're gonna lean.
Where's my forehead? Where's my forehead?
Salute.
Wet the fucking tip of that shit right here.
I want it.
Look, wet the fucking tip.
Yeah.
There they are.
She's literally fine. She's fine. No, we're not going home. She's fine. You're fine.
Janelle's shirt on there.
It's fine.
And taking shots directly from the bottle in the bathroom. Okay, so these two had a wild night last night. Now, I don't think they were actually out with the one photo of her wearing Janelle's shirt on the floor, totally saying she was fine. But I got a lot of messages in my Instagram inbox about these because people were wondering if Jenelle is trying to have this reformed image. What is going on here? We know that in the past, especially in October of 2018, it was a rowdy evening that resulted in Jenelle actually calling for help and claiming that David had landed on her collarbone. Now, when I spoke to Jenelle, it was that incident that she claims that the joint became dislocated and she might actually still need to have a procedure to repair it because it still causes her pain. Now, she told me that last fall. So with all of that being said, some people were questioning, and I'm not here to make any judgments, whether or not it's really appropriate for her to be doing these things around her kids, given everything that's been going on between her and David, and then to have all of this going on with kids in the household. Now, it's perfectly legal to have these types of beverages if you are of age, which she is, and as long as one of the parents is coherent and sober, one of the other parents can certainly cut loose, I would assume. I don't know what the laws are in North Carolina. I know where I live, you have to have at least one parent that is of coherent mind. Now, David was not featured in any of these videos, so I don't know that he was actually hanging out with them, but I do wonder how he felt about it, being that he was part of the reason why she and Tori had a falling out in the past. Now, Tori has had her own bouts with substances along with Jenelle. They both got involved with various products that you put in your body that make you feel better. And now they're drinking heavily, which again, both of them are, Jenelle is supposed to be, in recovery, but clearly not. But again, with so much scrutiny around her parenting, with so much scrutiny around her relationship with David, and knowing based on documents and things that she reported when she filed a order of protection last fall, a lot of the incidences between her and David happened when alcohol was involved. And knowing that this could be coming back into her life with the hard partying, is this a safe environment for her children? I don't know. I can't say, as long as they were cared for, I guess, right? Although, because it's Jenelle, of course, everything she does will be under a microscope, and you will all figure out how you feel about this. It appears as though Tori finally went to bed, and Jenelle was up early this morning. So who knows how late this party went to in the night, and I'm assuming they are both nursing quite the hangover today. So tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think it's appropriate for her to be having these types of parties around her kids, knowing that Kaiser, Ensley, and the other children were around while they were having beers? Or is it like, hey, it's totally fine, like they're legal, David appeared to be taking care of the kids? Or is it, listen, like if Jenelle wants to be the good parent, this type of stuff shouldn't be going on anymore. We know her history, especially with Kifa and all of her stuff with the Mary Jane. This is probably not a path she should be going down, especially if she wants everyone to think that she's a good mom. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I will remain neutral as I sort through what you have to say. I will be back later this afternoon with more, but if you have anything that you'd like to send me, make sure you send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can follow all of my social medias down here. I'll be uploading 2 to 3 times a week, so make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel by subscribing. If you are wanting to know about notifications and when I premiere videos, make sure you turn your notifications on so you know when things are coming up online. And if you have tips or anything that you want me to cover, make sure you send me an email, which you can find in the About section if you use the desktop version of YouTube. All right, you guys, I will be back with some more details later this afternoon, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.